Irvine, we have Coach Ben Orloff along with Trevor Hansen. Coach, we'll have you start with an opening statement, please.
Yeah, I thought it was a well-played college game. We'd like to come out on the other end of it, obviously. Trevor gave us a chance to win. Thought Ojeda came into a jam, made some big pitches. We made some good plays on defense. It's a game of opportunities. We got a couple opportunities on offense in the fifth and in the eighth. Carlone comes in there, gets the ground ball double play. But I thought well played. Friday night, 2-3 regional game.
Coach, can you kick me through the fifth and eighth? I mean, two big small ball moments, advancing runners with sacrifice bunts, and it doesn't work out for you guys. But can you talk to me about both those decisions?
Yeah, I think I think that it's a big part of good offense is can you string multiple good at bats in a row, and we kind of track how many times we can get 3 good at bats in a row, and I think oftentimes that third good at bat is a situational type at bat. In those cases, a sacrifice bunt to turn situations over to second and third, and so if I had to do it again, I'd do those over again. I thought it was real impressive. McCombs has 0 sacrifice bunts on the season, 0 attempts on the season. To execute their left on left against Ben Jacobs, I feel like when you put runners on second and third, puts pressure on the other team. You can score a run with an out in that situation when you're down 3-2. Ojeda's lurking in the pen. Hansen's coming up near the end of it. I think we tie the game or we go ahead there. Again, not saying it's tough to get a hit, but I do that situation again, and then same thing there in the eighth. Those first 2 guys reach. Penso gets down a sack bunt. James walks. They got to go to Carlone. Bases loaded. So I think that's kind of what went into those. And when you get 3 good at bats in a row, oftentimes you need a 4th one after the execution, which we just weren't able to get tonight.
Hey, Coach, just a question about, I figured if any team here could go to the loser's bracket and come out of it, it would probably be your team, but just your thoughts on what you're going to throw next, and just kind of what you said to your team after the game here tonight.
It's a double elimination deal, and so until you lose 2, you get to stay here. We're fortunate to only use 2 guys tonight. Even Ojeda was able to keep that pitch count reasonably down, especially for him. We've got 2 good starting pitchers that we like behind them, with Riley Kelly and Ryder Brooks. Finnegan Wall gave us a really good start last week in the conference tournament. And I think we always think there's a chance we could win one of these games with offense, but it's noon. It's Fresno State. It's kind of all hands on deck to try to live to see Sunday. And we kind of told the team just that when you lose one of these first 2 games, you're kind of in the same spot, kind of regardless. And so you want to win. We know what the stats say about winning the first game of a regional. That's going across every screen in America all day. So we know what those stats mean. But we just saw Cal Poly come out of the loser's bracket and win that tournament last weekend. So all hands on deck. We got Riley Kelly tomorrow, Fresno State noon. We're ready.
Just to confirm, Coach, so Ojeda's not on any pitch count tomorrow. He's all go.
Yeah, we'll talk to him tomorrow, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. But I think you get to this point of the season, and it's like it's all hands on deck to pitch. He always feels good. I mean, we fight him during the season and tell him you're not pitching today, and he'll end up pitching 1 2/3. So it'll be all hands on deck tomorrow. I think that you kind of manage stuff as conservatively as you can throughout the course of the season. So when it gets to this point, you can push. And with him on 40 pitches, him being back tomorrow would not be egregious. Him being back for multiple innings on Sunday certainly would not be egregious. And so whatever we got to do to try to get through Fresno State tomorrow at noon.
And then Trevor, can you talk to me about settling down after those 2 homers in the second? You seem to really kind of push through and put your team in a chance to win.
Yeah, I think just using mix more was something that I talked to Dan about. They got the 2 fastballs there, 1 not terrible pitches. I mean, fastball down 3-2, got a hold of it, but the curveball and changeup were working good after that. So.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.